Welcome to Net Hustle, the channel where real skills meet real income, and we break down exactly how to escape the 9-to-5 and build an online business on your own terms. Let's set the record straight right now. You do not need a website to start making money online.
And I know, that probably sounds like a hot take, especially in a world where everyone's telling you to build a personal brand, launch a funnel, start a blog, and have a perfect homepage ready to go before you even talk to your first customer.
But here's the truth. Most people get stuck in build mode. They think they need everything perfectly set up before they can start earning. Website, logo, branding, business cards, color palette, the whole thing. So they spend weeks, sometimes even months, getting all the visuals right. Meanwhile, they haven't made a single dollar. They haven't sent a pitch. They haven't offered anything to anyone. They haven't even tested whether their idea works. And that's the problem. Business isn't built on design. It's built on exchange. You offer value. Someone pays you for it. That's it. Everything else? Nice to have, but completely optional, especially when you're just starting. So let's break it down clearly, step by step. Let's talk about how people are making 5K, 10K, even 20K a month online with no website at all. Just clarity, strategy, and execution. Here's how it really starts. First, you either have a skill or you decide to learn one. And the skill doesn't need to be groundbreaking. We're not talking about becoming a software engineer or data scientist here. It can be something simple and practical. Content repurposing, email marketing, managing someone's inbox, scheduling calls, editing TikToks, creating carousels for Instagram, responding to DMs. There are hundreds of micro skills that businesses are willing to pay for, not because they can't do them themselves, but because they don't want to. They're too busy. They're focused on growth, and that opens the door for you. Second, you package that skill into a clean problem-solving offer. This is where most people mess up. They say, I offer VA services, or I can help with social media, or I do content writing. Too vague, too soft. It doesn't stand out. And worse, it forces your potential client to guess what you actually do. So instead, speak like this. I help realtors stay top of mind with their audience by turning one video into 30 pieces of short-form content each month. Or, I write weekly newsletters for life coaches who don't have time to do it themselves. And I keep your open rates above 35%. Now that gets attention. Now you're speaking the language of results, not effort.
And notice, still no website. Just a message. A clear one.
Third, you find the right people and get your offer in front of them. This is where the magic actually happens. Most people assume that the website is what's going to bring in traffic. Like they're going to launch it and people will just find them. That's not how it works. Not at the beginning. You're not Google. You're not Amazon. You're not some celebrity with millions of followers. When you're starting out, no one knows who you are. So you have to go to them. That means sending cold emails, DMing people on Instagram or LinkedIn, dropping helpful comments in niche Facebook groups, offering value in communities where your ideal client already hangs out. This is called manual outbound, and it works. Because when your message is clear, people don't care about your website. They care about the result. Now maybe you're wondering, but won't people think I'm unprofessional if I don't have a website? Let me be real with you. If someone needs a website to take you seriously, they're probably not your client. Real clients care about one thing. Can you solve their problem? When you're the answer to their problem, they don't care what your homepage looks like. They just want to know, how do we get started? And if you do want to look professional while staying lean, here's what you can do instead. Use a clean Notion page with your services and testimonials. Record a short Loom video explaining how you work. Send a Calendly link for easy booking. Invoice through Stripe or PayPal. That's it. That's your funnel. That's your conversion system. No domain name required. In fact, skipping the website might actually give you an edge because it forces you to focus on what really matters. Talking to humans, understanding pain points, solving problems, creating value. And the quicker you get to that, the faster you start earning. Let me tell you something the internet won't. You can make your first $5,000 online without ever touching a website. You can scale to $10,000 a month with just DMs and a good offer.
There are people doing this right now, quietly, efficiently, and without all the fluff.
The people who win online aren't always the most polished. They're the ones who take action before they feel ready.
And here's another reason to skip the website. Websites make people hide.
They tinker. They tweak. They obsess. I need the logo to be centered. I need a better font. I need better photos of myself. Meanwhile, someone else just sent 20 cold messages, booked 2 discovery calls, and closed their first 1,000 client. So if you're in that mode right now, if you've been telling yourself you can't start until your site is done, stop. That's just fear wearing a mask. Fear of being seen. Fear of rejection. Fear of starting small. But starting is exactly what you need to do. And once the money is flowing, once you've tested your offer, validated your niche, and built some proof, then sure, go build a beautiful site. At that point, you'll know exactly what works. You'll have real testimonials. You'll have real language from real clients. Your site won't be fluff. It'll be a reflection of something real. But until then, keep it simple. Be direct. Show up. Reach out. Deliver. Because money doesn't come from perfection. It comes from motion, from clarity, from solving problems in real time for real people. So the next time you hear someone say, "You can't start until your website's done," smile and keep moving, because you're building a business that works, not one that just looks good. Subscribe to NetHustle for daily, step-by-step content that helps you earn online, stay lean, and build the business that sets you free. We'll see you in the next one.